Hello and welcome. Today I will be casting a nice Defcon free-for-all match. We have a very nice variety of armies. Now let's go over the players. Who do we have today? We have Rob as Pink, GLA Stealth at the left top. At the left bottom we have yours truly as Demolition General Red. At the center bottom we have Toxin GLA as Super Weapon Yellow. We have Petrosian Blue as your regular USA. We have Homo First as Orange Demo General, and we have Uzi as Green Tank General. Now let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what these players will do. We have a very nice fast start from everyone. No one delaying their dozers or workers. And we see Rob going straight for the middle because he's Stealth General. If he can build a supply stash here and stealth it before anyone gets to the middle, most people will just ignore it and not realize he's mining. That's camo netting for you. But here we see Legionnaire also going for the middle. Do we see anyone else? We see... Is he going for the middle? Well, GLAs always have an easier time. Okay, whoa, Legionnaire stopped. He's hesitating, but decides to go anyway. Yes, Orange is also going for the middle. So we have 3 players going for the middle right now. And we see Rob also going for the trench. He's saying, I want this, I need the money. And already committing to building a supply stash. That's very interesting. For the rest, we see a rebel coming out, no tech terrors. We see a very defensive stance from Green, which, you know, tank general, it's not a bad idea to do that. We see very defensive as well here, and we see a bit risky here from Blue. Oh, he seems to have gone for 2 barracks and looks like he's doing a drop. Unfortunately, mismicroed the Chinook. It would have been better if he placed the Chinook here so the troops could get in faster. But let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, he's just loaded it up. Let's see how many units. We have 5 units inside, a combination of Rangers and Missile Defenders. And he's coming to harass Yellow. We are seeing Missile Defenders as well as the Rangers. Yes, this is this the full load? I think so. Alright, let's see. Yellow reacts immediately, taking his Chinooks away and sending in the Humvee, and he has a Ranger coming. Let's see. Laser lock is set on the Humvee, we can see, because they glitched in their movement, that's how you can tell. And he's going for the cap, wow. No, decides not to after all. Let's see, so oil is being taken by most of the players. Very good, very good. And the laser lock goes out, and the Humvee escapes just in time. Here we see flashbangs coming out. Flashbangs already so early. Lost the dozer here, so this is Toxin GLA's last dozer. He has to be careful, and there's still a missile defender here. He's actually taking it to safety now. And there's 2 Humvees now. Okay, so this one should probably go for repairs, and this one's cleaning up the missile defender here. Very, very good. In the meantime, we see that Blue doesn't really have much else. His base is quite exposed. If if Orange were to go down and give a rush now, then that would be it for Blue. Blue would be out of the game. But he's lucky, I guess, because Orange is not deciding to do that. Orange instead is going for the middle. He'd rather have the money and build up his base and do his work like that. Now we see here a Dragon Tank. It's going to destroy the demo trap. Of course, it's very difficult for a GLA player to deal with the tank general in the early game, so he has to be careful of this. Probably should try and get some Scorpions soon. Let's see, he's building a quad. Quad can be the wrong thing to build here. Let's see. And the dragon tanks are slowly edging in, coming closer every time. If he were to attack, let's see, what does he have? He has a bunch of infantry and by the looks of it, 2 quads. That probably won't be enough to take this out, but let's see, where is this going? What is the plan of Orange? He's taking out the troops. And, wow, he managed to take out the Battlemaster. I did not expect that. So, let's see. We have the Dragon Tank slowly coming in, destroying. And this is where it gets so dangerous. So dangerous. Because now, what's going to happen? He has nothing. He has... let's see. What does he have in the network? Nothing. He just has a bunch of... because he took the quads and he took them here. Okay, so he has to take his quads and he has to be very, very careful because this is a deadly army combination at this stage. Floating 7.5k. He might want to just build a second arms dealer. He is doing great income-wise. But even so, will he have enough time to have this arms dealer completed? We've got the palace ready. He should just build a barracks quickly and try and get a Jarman kill out. Anyway, let's get back to this guy in a bit. Let's see what's happening in the middle. Legionnaire putting the demo charges for some vision, because they give a bit of vision. We'll see that in a second. And Pink says right now, I want the middle. So he's attacking what's left of Orange's base. So Orange is in a very difficult position. He managed to survive this attack, which is amazing. But now here, more armies, more tanks coming in, because that's how Tank General works. You spam, you come with very powerful units early on. Although we do have a battle bus. If he micros that correctly, he can do a lot of damage. Anyway, let's see. We have blue coming here. Let's see if that's going to be an attack or just a flashbang. Yeah, here it is. Flashbang. Clearing. Let's see, what's the plan here? He wants to go for the dozer. Is he going for the dozer? Yes, he's going for the dozer, and it's taken out. Yellow is officially hunted. It's over for Toxin GLA. This is his army. He can't get a strategy center. He now has to make a decision. Am I going all in and attacking? Or shall I quit the game? Or what? Because the longer he waits, the more blue will have an advantage, because he will be able to build a strategy center, but unfortunately yellow will not be able to. Even something as dangerous as a drop with a bunch of missile defenders coming back here and taking out the barracks would already be detrimental to yellow at this stage. We see a beacon on the left hand side. We see Legionnaire trying to attack the trench, and he's beaconed one of the tunnels. In case his army gets attacked now, then he will know where the tunnel is. But let's keep our eye on yellow. Yellow is trying to go for the attack. He doesn't have much of a choice, but unfortunately blue isn't doing too bad, and there's, well, not much yellow can do, and yellow realizes this. So now he's drifting around aimlessly. How unfortunate that he lost that dozer. In the meantime, let's see, green is doing pretty well versus orange. Orange is coming with the barracks a little too late, because the palace seems to have been destroyed. Let's see. Blue has started expanding, because blue has his command center, so I would imagine, yeah, he's seeing what's going on here. So he knows that orange is not going to harass these Chinooks, so that's very clever there. And he's building, let's see, arms dealer. He's trying to recover. He's still lucky that Rob didn't push to kill this supply stash here, because that's essentially his lifeline right now. Although he does have a lot of money. A lot of money. He should really and truly try and expand here, build his arms dealers here. 10k, just build 2 arms dealers, you know? Set up a decent resistance. Now this is a very, very unfortunate situation. Demo General just really has a hard time against these Battle Masters, and there's not much you can do, because this is a Pro Rules game. You can't just spam Demo Bikes, because Demo Bikes aren't allowed in Pro Rules. But what's this on the left-hand side? We see, oh, yellow lost most of his army. He decided to go for his neighbor on the left, who apparently manages to take out the whole army. So yellow right now is even more exposed. Does blue have an answer to this? Does blue have an idea? Blue does not seem to be in a position where he wants to deal the killing blow. He just wants to expand slightly forward and take a similar strategy to Rob. This is very interesting here. Oh, too risky, and he's gonna get taken out. Yeah, it's a bit risky as USA to go for the middle. Strategy center is beaconed by red, because red is a GLA, so he doesn't have vision, so at least he knows where the strategy center is in case he wants to terror attack later or whatever. Now let's see what's happening here. Mine drop by green. And let's see, ooh, what's happening here. We have a hijacker and a Jarman Kell, and we have 2 bikes. I wonder what Rob is up to. Rob is very much known as the player who likes to steal armies, and he very much likes to build up markets. As you can see, we have 2 right here. Legionnaire is trying to match that by the looks of it, but Rob also has the full middle, so Rob is a force to be reckoned with at this stage. But because he's stealth general, most of the time players don't really realize how big the stealth general is. Green seems to be saying, I've had enough of orange, I'm gonna kill him. He's cleared the base. We have 1 worker here, that's not really an issue. And we have the arms dealer and an attempt at a palace. Very dangerous. Anyway, let's see, Stinger sight going in. Would be helpful, but I think it's a bit too late for that. I think right now Orange is essentially out of the game. He doesn't really have anything up his sleeve. Let's see what he has in the network. Just 2 RPGs probably. And even the poor radar van gets killed. Oh, look at that. Poor guy. Anyway, so that looks like it's the end of Orange. Nationalism just kicked in for the Battle Masters, so they have an even faster attack speed. But let's have a look. What's happening here with Yellow? Red seems to be making an attack. There we go. Because this is one of the dangers of Defcon FFA. If you attack your neighbor, he might just retaliate and decide to go on a full force attack. So here we go. Is the War Factory gonna survive? Yes, because the Scud is deciding to fire at the Humvee. Let's see. Is it gonna hit? Oh, careful there. Careful, careful. Oh, loses everything. Ouch, that's a blow. Demo Scuds are a force to be reckoned with, and Toxin GLA throws in the towel. Homo Fresh joins as well. So now we have an empty island here somewhat, and Green on 2 islands. And let's see. Green has had enough of the middle and said, I'm gonna take this out. Oh, some Humvees dying here to demo traps. Blue, however, is saying, let's take out this pesky red on the left bottom because I don't want him to get too big. So he's taken out the bunker with a flashbang and now he's going. Is red going to have an answer to this army? Yes, he's retreating his army here and he has the Scuds. Is this gonna hit? Is it gonna hit? No, very much not. He's on the safe side. Let's see. Is blue going to push through? No, not by the looks of it. And this is just the beauty of free-for-all. We have green coming in, taking out the middle of pink. We have blue going for red. And another Scud here. Is he paying attention? Yes, he is. Dodging the Scuds very nicely. And I can already tell you, with this many players, you will have lag. And this is excellent micro. Oh no! Oh, blue lost his whole army to a demo trap. Just 1 Humvee survived. In the meantime, we see red trying to expand, taking this island, and we have green saying, I want the middle. I am tank general. I need the oils, and I need the money. Green playing fairly well, I must say. Even though his enemy over here, pink, is quite a force to be reckoned with. Pink has managed to secure himself a dozer. By the looks of it, he has stolen USA from blue. So, let's see. What's USA doing here? Petrosian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drop zones. And he's going for the late game. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 markets on red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 markets on pink. That's a lot of markets. That means he gets $200 per 2 seconds. That is a lot of money. Anyway, here we have it. Here we see a very nice attack from green. Unfortunately, that demo trap got rid of some of the army there, but let's see, maybe green can still do it. And all these missiles, there are just too many missiles for green to respond with. And there are no ECMs at the moment, and there are just mobs coming in, which are very difficult to deal with. Let's see, okay, he has so many battle masters, he managed to do it. And let's see, and what is this, a mine drop? No, it's an EMP. It's an EMP. Green has already reached level 5. That means carpet bomb follows. And here we go. Excellent. Taking out that battle bus. The other one to a hull as well. And let's see where this goes. We have a very nice large army coming in. But the angle is not ideal. Let's see. Where are the ECMs? Where are the ECMs? Here's one ECM at the very back. All these units are exposed to the palace. He has to take out the palace ASAP or else he's gonna lose all his units. Look at this. Look at all the units he's losing. Look at the units lost. It just keeps counting up because all these tanks are going down. Oh wow, the mob's coming to clear up what's left. And the palace, oh, it does get taken out. Oh, the hole is still there. Will he be able to take out the hole? And no, it does not seem to be the case. So, a very painful attack. He lost a lot of units. And pink didn't really lose anything for it. Just a few tunnel networks and a palace that will automatically rebuild. So, it's not much of a money loss. The only thing right now is pink cannot build more mobs. He has to wait for the palace to complete. Meanwhile, here at the bottom, we see red, who failed to take over this island because blue keeps interfering. We do see green taking the middle. He's only built 2 supply centers. He probably does this not to appear too big and scary to blue. However, he could have built another one here and built another one here. Also, there's only 1 truck on this. Let's see, here we have just 3,000 left. This is mined out. He has 2, 4, 7 hackers. They're not even hacking. So right now, Pink's income is vastly superior. Well, vastly superior. Well, this is 1.5, I guess, of supplies, and this will soon run out. Anyway, here we have the artillery barrage. It looks like green wants to go for another attempt, and hits the palace, doesn't kill the palace, and he's going for the attack. However, I must say there is no ECM. What are you doing? Not even an overlord for an extra speaker tower boost. And let's see where this goes. Will he be able to take out this army? Apparently his micro is pretty good, taking out the essential units, but now we're back to the palace. And these palace, look at this, they are red tracers. These are fully vetted RPGs. They will eat through these tanks like it's nothing. A battle bus now coming, finishing off the army. The battle bus gets taken out, and we have another carpet bomb coming in, trying to take out the palace. Takes it back down to the hole, but we're back in square one. The hole needs to get destroyed, and now there's a bunch of mobs here. Can he take this out? We have 1 Gatling tank, 2 Gatling tanks, no upgrade on the Gatling tank, and no, absolutely not. Just mobs are eating through this army, and the remainder of the bus, the shell, is fixing or destroying what's left. This is a very small army. He should retreat and regroup, and there we go. Now, in the meantime, we see blue realize that the middle is partially empty, so he says, hey, I'll take it. Blue is building up nicely. We have a very nice amount of Avengers here. Blue realizes that red has a bunch of scuds. Let's see. He has a scud here, 2 scuds here, just force firing preemptively. How is the network? The network has 4 units inside. That's probably 2 scud launchers, I would guess. 2 scud launchers is usually the right amount. And oh, what's this? Red here coming and stealing the dozer. That's right. Red has stolen the dozer. Let's see. Here comes the command center. Do we have a power? And a power. This can be detrimental. Blue immediately responds. Already wants to go on the attack. Lots of Avengers here. He wants to make sure that when the scuds come, he can fight it off. 2 scuds go in the network. Another scud going in the network. What is he gonna do? Is Red just gonna sit here and wait? He needs an answer to this. The army is in a bit of a difficult position between all the tunnel networks. And here we go, firing. Oh, they didn't fire correctly. They need to fire uniform. Relatively close, but definitely enough Avengers here. Power being constructed. Let's see, another scud goes in the network. How many? Whoa, let's see that. Oh, wow. Okay, takes out the Crusader. In the meantime, we see green. Look at all these units who got destroyed. Green, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Make an attack that works, that fits. If he's coming with mobs, you need more Gatling tanks. And get that upgrade. It really makes a difference. Let's see, for the rest, blue decides to leave green here in peace. Green is living off of these oils right now. Middle is almost mined out. He has just these hackers. That's nothing. 1 simple rebel ambush can take this out. And that would be a very big blow already to green's income. In the meantime, we see so many markets of yellow. Strategy center being created. A very good carpet bomb taking out a lot of the army here. And green is saying, now is my chance, I'm going for it. He's got the Gatling tanks, he's got the Battle Masters. Again, he doesn't have ECMs, and he doesn't have an Emperor for the Speaker Tower. But Pink has an answer to this as well. He has the Anthrax Bomb, which missed, but it killed the Lotus, and might take out some of the Gatling tanks. Some. Which means mobs once again reign supreme. Mobs can clear this up, and he finds himself at another palace. Green, what are you doing? Stop wasting your units. He's trying to regroup, but in my opinion, green's chance was a lot earlier in the game. Now we see a very nice army amassing from blue here in the corner. This looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Avengers. He's ready for the Scuds. But look at this. Look at this. All these Scud missiles. Is it enough? Is it enough? Yes, it's enough. No problem. No hassle. And Legionnaire loses one of the Scuds. Petrosian is marching on. Here we go. Attempt number 2. And firing. Let's see. Will these Scuds hit? Will they hit? Ooh, a very, very close call. This is a dangerous game to play, but it's the only way you can really go forward against a player like this. When they are bunkered in like this, you need to have a large amount of Avengers. Let's see. Here we go. The Scuds coming from the side. Let's see. But they're too far away. They are firing one at a time. That's not going to work. Blue preemptively retreats and unfortunately loses the Burton for it. In the meantime, we see green, and yes, he's built an Emperor and some ECMs, much better, but he needs more Gatling tanks to take this out. Gatling cannon upgrade will help, but let's see. Is blue going to continue attacking, or was that it? That appears to have been it. Let's see. He's building more supply drop zones, and we see, let's see, what else? Ah, here we go, a much better attack. Now he has to target down these mobs. Do your micro, that's it. Very nicely taken it out. Excellent placement of the ECMs, and the palace goes down without a hitch. Now, we're low on Gatling tanks. Retreat, move the Gatling tank forward, take out these mobs. It's really not that difficult to take out the mobs. You just need enough Gatling tanks. And he decided to go for a carpet bomb. Will the carpet bomb take out the mobs? Yes, he will. Take out some. Let's see. Alright, and takes the barracks to the hole. But he has another barracks, so it's not that tunnel networks production has been denied. A fully promoted mob. I don't think I've ever seen this before. And down he goes. Meanwhile, blue has had enough. He said, I'm gonna attack again. He's built even more Avengers, and red has even more Scuds ready. Unfortunately, the Scuds aren't firing correctly, but the position, oh! It hit because these Avengers should have been located here. Lost quite a chunk there. And let's see, what's the answer here? Is blue going to retreat? Is blue going to continue? We see snipers. We see green gives up. A sneak attack in the corner has been the deciding factor. Yes, green only had some income here. Oils, and that was it. For the rest, the middle was mined out. So now we have 3 players. We have blue, we have red, and we have pink. I think right now, both red and pink look rather dangerous because they have 2 armies. Red is playing as demo, so he has the Scuds. It will only be a matter of time before red gets a search and destroy and can do a very, very nasty Scud attack. Now we see some Humvees, just Humvees on their own, coming in. And blue decides to go for the main base. He wants to try and take out... Oh, and Legionnaire surrenders. What a pity. It could have been such an amazing attack here, and such an amazing game. Well, not that it's not an amazing game, but for those who were wondering, why did I surrender? I surrendered because I had to go. Unfortunately, real life called me and said, Oi, I need you for something, so I had to leave. However, that does not mean that the game is over. We have a stealth general that also has the USA Army, and we have the strategy center already with search and destroy. We see Rob here already expanding. I want those oils, he says. And let's see, blue does not really have an answer. He does not have an airfield. He should probably get an airfield at this stage and send some random Comanche around the map just to make sure that he doesn't try and expand. At the same time, we see that blue also has a desire to expand, but we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 drop zones. Is that enough? We have 4 oils empty here. He's already taking one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now, granted... Oh, and he already took the oil. So that's 27, which means that Rob is very much in the lead with income and economy. Since Rob has stolen Blue's army, the only real advantage Blue still has over Pink is his general's powers. That means Moab. Anyway, let's look at this attack here. Oh, he's just wasting his units. They're just being wasted. Oh, what does Rob have to deal with this? The snipers are taking out the mobs. so mobs no longer work. We have a palace, but it doesn't matter because look at all the Avengers. If he positions the Avengers a bit better. Alright, let's see. The quads try and come in. Now, I have to point out the quads are stronger because they have search and destroy. So they have larger range. Look at the range. It's already much further than what you see normally. So he can take out more Humvees and quicker. This palace is most likely going down. Here comes the Anthrax Bomb. And the Anthrax Bomb gets taken out instantly. What does Rob have to take out this army? Well, it mainly consists of Avengers, actually. So just build on quads, and with quads you should probably get there. But is his spam good enough? Let's see. So we have a few Crusaders here. Crusader has the armor upgrade, the composite armor, so that's plus 25% health for the Crusaders. The mobs are still being taken out by snipers, but there aren't that many snipers left. So most of the mobs are actually coming through and are taking out the army. Furthermore, we have more quads entering the scene. And let's see, we have a sneak attack coming here in the back. Let's see, if some quads come out of there, then this army is probably surrounded and taken out. Look at the range of these quads. That's amazing. Quads coming out, taking out the Tomahawks. And there we go. The army has been destroyed, but the army definitely did his thing, taking out the palace here and all the defenses. If Blue has a follow-up army, he can just march in and destroy this base. Let's see. Blue is preparing. We've got 4 war factories spamming Crusaders. That's a very good move. But you also need to keep in mind that Rob is building mobs. You need those Pathfinders. Build a barracks or 2. Let's see. Oh, another war factory. And a lot of fire bases. We can see on the map that he's sending a whole load of Humvees as well. Blue wants to maintain his advantage, but look at the number of quads coming out here. Even though a Crusader is superior to quad, the Crusaders are just mowing through them all. Are these quads going to take the upper hand or not? By the looks of it, not, because the spam has stopped. Rob has said, screw this, I'm going for 2 palaces, I want to go back defending. And here we go, this is what I said, the general promotions are what Blue has as a main advantage. He will have Spectre Gunship, A10, Leaflet Drop, Moab, all these good things. That's your best thing, the best thing that separates Blue from Pink. Oh, we see the A10 just coming in. Unfortunately, only taking it down to the hole, so it won't really do much. And this is what Rob does. He's very good at it. He expands. He expands and he builds more markets. And Petrosian is trying to keep on the heat. He's saying, it's a stealth general I'm fighting. I need to take out as much as I can in as short as a time span as possible. Last oil's being captured here. For the rest, Petrosian, to my surprise, does not have anything to deal with a potential sneak attack. He doesn't have a microwave tank ready. He doesn't have Comanches ready. But what's this? Let's see. The command center has been spamming dozers. Look how many dozers. A nice line over here. And Pink already has these oils. So Rob will see these dozers coming in a second. But Petrosian is saying, I want this. I want to build here. Let's see. Excellent. Look at this army. The only thing missing here, very clearly in my opinion, is an ambulance. You add in a few more ambulances and you have the perfect army combination here. Crusaders just mowing through these quads. And all Rob can really do is try and build buggies and more quads. Like I said, they are search and destroy quad cannons, so they will already be more useful than the standard quad. But look at this. Look how much damage these tanks can take before they even break. Look how many times, look how long they've been firing and how much damage. Finally, he takes out 1 tank, and look how many there are. And then look at the number of war factories here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've got the barracks. In the meantime, we do see an expansion here. Blue wants to solidify his position. The rebel has been moved. He wants to see, what else do you have? Do I need to worry about this? This right here is perfect place for a sneak attack. Over here, perfect place for a sneak attack. And to an extent, I guess even here would be a perfect place for a sneak attack. Or here, take out the whole production. But Rob just doesn't have the time or the energy. He's too busy dealing with these attacks. We have 2 palaces, so he doesn't need to worry about this one being destroyed for buggies or other things. What might even work No, hijackers wouldn't work because Pathfinders, they reveal stealth units, and if the hijackers came close, the hijackers would just get instantly killed. But yeah, what is Rob gonna do? He can't just keep spamming quads. He needs to take it a step further. And here we go. Rob is building tanks of his own. No upgrade for composite armor just yet. But let's see. He's taking it a little more serious. We have one war factory here, another war factory here. He needs to build a few more. He needs to use his strategy center. Give that advantage. Maybe even put on bombardment. Who knows? And he needs to kill this off. He has nothing to kill this off. Maybe the Anthrax bomb will soon be ready, and that would really help out, because I'm not seeing an ambulance. Petrosian, what are you doing? Ah, here they come. Here they are, the ambulances. That's literally the last thing he needed. Maybe a few more Avengers would help. And look at this. How is Pink going to deal with this army? It's just so strong. We've got a very nice camo-netted palace. Just killing the Crusaders here. That is very nice. But Blue micros away. He knows what he's doing. And we have some very strange waypointing happening here from Pink. Why not use your tunnels? Very few tunnels here. He should try and build a tunnel here. He has these workers lying idle. And here it comes, the almighty Anthrax bomb. Is it gonna hit? Yes, it hits. But Petrosian is on top of it. He immediately took it out with the ambulance. So no more problems regarding the Anthrax, but it has taken out the snipers. If at this stage we see a hijacker, it's very difficult for Blue to save his army. But there are more snipers here. However, we have the counter push, and this is what I was talking about. So apparently Blue has been saving his general's powers for exactly this. In case a sneak attack happens, that was his defense. It was a bait, a luring to try and get a sneak attack in the base and take out all the units. However, still very risky. If it was back here, the general's powers would not reach in time unless you have something like a Moab, and do you really want to waste a Moab on a sneak attack? Petrosian is really not dealing with the sneak attack issue. On the other hand, he doesn't really need to. Look at this army and look at these quads with a nice search and destroy backed up. We see these quads and they're doing damage. We see Cash Bounty, and Cash Bounty might just be the saving grace here for Rob. Everything he kills, whether it's a drone or a tank, he gets money, and not just some money, he gets good money. 120 for a Pathfinder, that's a lot of cash. And look at him go. We've got Pathfinder still here annoying, killing the RPGs. And this army of Crusaders is just so hard to beat. These Pathfinders make sure the mobs can't come close, and the mobs are the best way for Rob to clear these Crusaders. This is still the army that's been battling on for the past 5 minutes. Look at the veterancy on these Crusaders. They're just mowing through everything. And Rob is having a real hard time. Let's even see how many units Petrosian has destroyed. We're at 327. Let's see the units lost from Rob. 409. That's unbelievable. And the Moab here killing the markets down to the hole. This is easy killing for Petrosian. He's just finding the time, killing these markets, because what is Pink got? Pink has nothing. He's got these quads, but he has to attack tactically. He can't just throw them in one by one, because that will be useless. He's going here with a bunch of mobs, trying to do some harassment on the side, and actually being successful in doing so. There are no Pathfinders here, there's just one Pathfinder walking. If Petrosian's paying attention, he can use this to take these out, but look how close they are to the war factories. Take out the war factories. You can do it, you have a perfect chance, perfect opportunity. But no, Rob is focusing on this over here. He's not realizing his mobs actually broke through. And there go the mobs, and they're taken out. What a pity. Now we have a very strange attack here from Rob. Why is he just sending all these quads down here? Is he planning to attack here from the side to flank? Let's see, it appears so. He has a lot of quads. But you can't just ignore this army. What do you have as a solution? And here it is. Here is his solution. Tomahawks. Really a good idea. Good thinking, buddy. That's what you gotta do. Crusaders can't reach the Tomahawks in time. Too many buildings in the way. No more Avengers left. And this is a perfect, beautiful way. Look at this. Excellent thinking by Rob. Very, very good job. Even though there's Pathfinders, it's not a problem because the Tomahawks can just keep attacking. Blue even retreats his army, and Avengers are already on the scene. They should just come. He should move his army back move this army up, and everything will be okay. But what's this? Pink has gone for the full frontal assault. He knows that the main army of blue is in his base, and that blue right now doesn't have much to defend himself. Let's see. Excellent curve. Look at this angle. All quads are firing. All quads are doing something. However, TOW Vs are very difficult for quads to deal with. Now, he does have search and destroy, does he? Yes, he still has. So that helps, but TOW Vs are just so difficult because the quad cannons will always want to fire at the drones, and the drones take forever to kill with a quad cannon. Look at that. It just keeps on surviving. So essentially, the Humvees don't get attacked, and the Humvees can just take out the army. He took out the command center. That's an excellent move, because right now there are no general's abilities for blue, but blue is responding. He's building another command center just over here. He's not worried about being dozer hunted, because look how many dozers he has. He has a bunch here. Building another command center here to be on the safe side. Here we see the Tomahawks, but the Avengers have entered the scene. And just like what happened earlier versus Legionnaire, these missiles are very useless now. He needs literally 10 Tomahawk missiles to try and take out one unit at a time. However, Rob still keeps on going. I don't see any Pathfinders here. If Pink knows about this, then he can in fact... Oh, never mind. Here they are. A nice team of Pathfinders. But Pink says, no, I'm angry. I've had enough of this. I will destroy you. And again, going for another base attack. Not a bad move. Probably relatively soon the Anthrax bomb will be ready. And again, there is nothing to stop the Anthrax bomb. There are no ambulances. Blue, pay attention, get an ambulance in there, because you might just end up losing this whole army, and this army can win you the game. We have a sneak attack coming in to support this army. Let's see, is anything gonna come out? Rob, what are you gonna shoot out of this? Empty, empty, empty. Why is it empty? What have we got? Where are your units at? Where are your units? One unit. Dude, what are you doing? Spam, spam, spam. You have two arms dealers only? 3?
A warrior has fallen.
Anyway, we see blue here preparing for a nice flank attack. He wants to attack from the side now to squish him out. And let's see. The sneak attack has been taken out, and there are just too few Crusaders here. Pink will destroy this, and what will Pink do to save this base? We've got another war factory. If this gets taken out, that's it. Pink is not responding. I mean, blue is not responding. He's not sending the Humvees. He's not sending emergency Humvees or producing them and sending them to his base. If he's not careful, he might just lose all these drop zones, which is a big chunk of his income. Maybe blue is feeling overzealous and says, I have a big enough army to close out this game. Let's see what happens. The Pathfinder's still attacking the mobs. And this is just such a difficult army to get rid of. Let's see. And the attack has started on the right side. Strategy center is back up. We have a command center, so we can expect an Anthrax bomb. I would recommend trying to drop it here. You have to be very careful with all those Avengers. But yeah, there's just nothing to stop this attack here. What's going on? He's not sending anything. He has... If he sends these Humvees... There we go. There we go. What about this? Send these as well. Send some of these. Okay, so Pink has managed to push back the attack on the right-hand side. And here we have the same army. Look at the promotion, the veterancy, the pilots. You know, he should recycle these. Will help a lot. And again, still no ambulance. I'm sure that any second now we can see an Anthrax bomb coming from Pink, either on the left or on the right side. Pink seems to be more concerned with destroying this base on the right side because he says, hey, that's easier to kill, and I don't have to worry about my units dying. Very interesting to come with the mobs. As a matter of fact, there are no snipers here yet, so this might not be a bad move. But the fire base is surprisingly effective against these mobs because of the splash damage. And these mobs, do they go down? They seem to be... Yeah, he will kill this, no problem. In the meantime, Pink has... been attacking this base, and he has managed to kill the Humvees that came to attack, and he's now destroying exactly what I predicted. He's going for the supply drop zones, and a very nice sneak attack. Oh yes, I was waiting for this. However, Rob, you have to acknowledge this problem here. We can't just wish it away. What is your answer to this? You could try and build your own Crusaders, get this upgrade, seriously, for God's sake, get this upgrade. And you can fight it. You will fight literally with the same type of unit. You can do it. If you man spam the crap out of these, then yes, you can do it. Anyway, but he has decided to build more quads and attack from the side. Now, I must point out, quads for Stealth General cost 700, and USA tanks, Crusaders, they cost 900, so only 200 more. If Rob builds more war factories, then he can do so much more against this army than if he just keeps spamming quads. Now, quads have the advantage of taking out infantry relatively fast, but I would say mix and match, dude. Mix and match. Build 4 of the USA war factories, build 2 GLA arms dealers, and spam away, and you should do alright. Now, here we go. The number of Crusaders is finally reduced. We see a lovely attack here coming. The Crusaders are trying to escape, but look at the damage these guys can take before dying. It's insane. It's insane. Look at this. Still surviving. Even with an Avenger helping for increased fire speed. Doesn't do anything. And it survived. Unbelievably, it survived. We see a very interesting move here from Blue. He says, I want to build here. I want to take over this spot. Pink has nicely cleared this area. However, as you can see on the map, it's predominantly blue. And we see Petrosian has built up even more supplies. So most of the supplies survived. He did lose some of the drop zones, but most of it survived. Rob, on the other hand, has also rebuilt a lot of the markets, but we can see that probably at this stage, Blue has a better income than Pink. And that's going to be detrimental because Pink is building quads. If he keeps on building quads, you need to really spam the quads. It's very tempting to spam quads because they get ready very quickly. Even this market is gonna die. Poor guy. There we go. And he's dead. But yeah, this seems to be close to game over. No Anthrax Bomb. I don't think I've seen it. Maybe I missed it. But Command Center down. He needs to build another command center. He has this space here to do so. And yes, command center goes up. When that gets up, at least does he still have power? Rob, do you have power? He has power, so the command center should build relatively fast. And then he can do an Anthrax Bomb, because that's all GLA has to do and all he has to offer. He doesn't have a Moab, he doesn't have anything else. USA command center goes down, but he still has 2 dozers here. When the command center goes up, he can use GPS scramble on these dozers to make sure that he doesn't lose them. Anyway, let's see what happens here. A small attack on the side, but Blue says, you know what, I'm going to build some fire bases because I know you're not going to come with a big army. And he's right. Perfect. Killed it off. And we can see, again, if a sneak attack happens here, we have the same situation as with this base here. It's relatively undefended. He would need to build Humvees quickly to try and stop it. But then on the other hand, look at this army. How is Pink going to answer fighting all these Humvees? And even the Crusader here, if he builds up this army just a bit, sends in another 3 Avengers, 5 to 10 Crusaders, 2 ambulances, a few Humvees and snipers, he can just come in and destroy Pink completely. But it looks like Blue is taking the lazy way, which is spam, 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 get a whole load of Tovies, get them Hellfire drones, and you essentially win because they are so hard to beat. And here comes the Anthrax Bomb, and it misses completely. What a devastating move for Rob. No Anthrax Bomb for these Humvees. The Humvees escaped. Blue says, you know what, I'm gonna attack this base. He's trying to rebuild the command center, realizes the Humvees are coming, is trying to send the dozer away. Here is the sneak attack, as I had hoped, and he does in fact do it very nicely. But unfortunately, well, will it be enough? Let's see. The problem is it's next to the command center, so if he sends an A-10 strike right here, then it's over. If he sends a Moab here, it's over. That is always one problem. So one thing people like to do is try and take out the command center relatively quickly. However, this army of quads is so small, they can't really do much. Just a few Humvees. He just waits until he has 10 Humvees here, puts Hellfire drones, he can kill all this. If he loses anything here in the process, not a big deal, because this is where it's at. We have Pink's base in disarray. What's he gonna do here? He could build Crusaders and Avengers, would probably work fairly well, but it looks like Pink is stagnating. He's running low on money. He still has 10k, but it's not really enough in a match like this. You need a lot more money. Let's see. The army here is still doing alright. Petrosian spending everything he has non-stop. To him, it doesn't end until it's over. He wants to destroy Rob completely. Let's see. Look how many units destroyed. And there goes the USA Command Center. We do have 2 power plants, but it looks like there are no more USA dozers. Maybe there's one in the tunnel network. Let's see. Could be, maybe. But look at this army. We have this here. Pink says, let's try and attack on the side with a small army because he doesn't have much anymore. This palace should really get repaired. Put these RPGs in, just in case this comes closer. At least you'll be able to take it out. But no, he either forgets or doesn't notice. He's probably too preoccupied with this. He has to micro these quads to attack the Vs. And look at these Vs. Look at the veterancy on the Vs. They are all max veterancy apart from this one. And there's just... oh, and there we go. And now he just got it. And these are so difficult to deal with. What you could try and do is maybe switch into going in buggies. They do fairly well, and then try and mix it with like a 3-to-2 ratio of quads to buggies. He's trying to take this out here as a last resort, but let's be honest, we all know that this is Blue's game. Petrosian is doing an amazing job. Very nice harassment here. But even so, if you destroy this, and this, it's not going to make much of a difference. Still all these Humvees here. He's trying to do some mobs, and oh, when mob takes one out, takes 2 out, takes 3 out. That's 3 Humvees down already. That was amazing. I guess Blue underestimated the mobs here, and the mobs are going for the attack. Now, I would recommend leaving those mobs where they were, because they were at a great angle. And now with the long range, because I assume... we have search and destroy. Yes, we do. With the long range, these Humvees can take out the mobs just fine. It's when it's all short range that it's a problem. Pink tries to harass a bit more, saying, well, if I send some to kill these fire bases, I could take out the strategy center. He's right in saying so, but Blue is on top of it. This time, Blue says, I'm not going to let you destroy my base like the last time. I want to make sure that my base is safe. Now, let's see. A huge amount of quads. Look at these quads. That's so many quads. Versus just these Vs. These Vs better be careful. Sure, they are fully promoted, but 1 goes down, 2 goes down, 3 goes down, and 4, 5, and the last one goes down. That's it for the Humvee army. However, that being said, he has in fact rebuilt the army up left. And what is the answer? What is he gonna build? Rob, what's your plan, buddy? We have 1 more power plant left. We have more quads. I don't think quads are gonna work. You know, last time it didn't. There are no Pathfinders here. Maybe in the Humvees. So this is your chance for mobs. And what do we see here? The one and only Hijacker. Let's see. Are the Hijackers going to change the tide of this battle? Well, it could definitely be the case. Just go back to the Crusaders, dude. Crusaders are not that way. They're up here. And you need to take one soon. Now I see a massive line of, well, new Humvees. Freshly built, fresh from the oven. Ready to attack. And we see apparently another command center because his command center had been destroyed. The moment this goes up, he gets the anthrax bomb again. Pink has very nicely finished off this side of the map. It's completely destroyed. So that's very good. Now what do we have? We see this army here. Take out those oil derricks. Just take it out. But what do we see here? We see a microwave tank. Excellent. I love this. This is how you play. A microwave tank can stop a sneak attack before it's ready. You know, when it comes out of the ground, you have to wait 3 seconds before you can take your units out. In those 3 seconds, a microwave tank can disable the sneak attack. Hopefully we'll get to see that in this game. But that's one great way to take out sneak attack. And he has this whole area. And does he have a strategy center? Yes, he needs to put search and destroy. It will really help this as well. And he's going all out bunker mode. He's saying, well, if I get a lot of fire bases, Pink can't come through. Pink waiting here. He's focused on this. Let's see what happens. Hijackers, do your thing. It's the perfect opportunity. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. They are all full veterancy. Oh, I heard an anthrax bomb, and look at the number of Humvees dying. Oh, close call. Almost lost the other ones too. But a very nice anthrax bomb. And Pink decides to go in anyway. He's going in for the fire bases. Look at all these fire bases. And he's doing fairly well, I must say. He's going straight through them, just mowing through them, no problem. This game is still not over. We have the command center now exposed completely to these Humvees. They can come in, they can destroy. Let's see. They're going for the arms dealer. Good move. Kill that thing, because then nothing can come out to stop this army here. He has one tunnel network, just one. He's quickly building 2 more tunnel networks. And, oh, I heard a hijacker. And here we go. We have very nice Crusaders from Rob. That's the spirit, buddy. That's how you do it. Very, very nice work. Now we have a few supply drop zones exposed here. Rob still has this war factory. Does he know about that? He should build Crusader tanks here. And he has the USA Command Center. Apparently, he still had one. I thought he had lost it, but apparently he still has. Good, very good. So this game is far from over. Let's see. Firebase being destroyed. Destroy the next firebase. And then you have a difficult choice. Do you attack the Humvees? Do you attack the command center? He's going for the command center because he knows the general promotions can be a real bitch. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This sneak attack, completely useless now. He built a lot of microwave tanks. You only need one, as far as I know. But this does nothing now. It's completely disabled. So this army does not get its reinforcements. So can Petrosian take out the remaining quads here? Let's see. Meanwhile, it's gone rather quiet. The other Humvees seem to have been killed. See veterancy on the mobs, so probably the mobs did it. These quads completely cut off. And I think for one brief moment, we get a moment of peace and quiet. We are actually not attacking. No one's attacking. Just these few quads, which will now get eliminated. And let's see. And here we go. He's saying, I've got mobs, let's use them. He probably knows about this. Let's see, does he have a strategy center? No, not yet. And he's rebuilding markets. Wow, look at this guy. What a baller. He just keeps going. He doesn't stop. So the sneak attack doesn't do anything. Tough luck. Oh well. But look at this. The base of blue that originally started here, that expanded here, and even expanded here for a short while, has now been completely eradicated. All that blue has is right here in this square, this one island. And pink has moved from this place. He's moved here. He's moved here. And now we can see his main base is starting to grow on this side. The movement of bases is just amazing. This is now exposed for another sneak attack. He should move one microwave tank over here. Just to finish it off, we see another supply drop zone. I'm kind of surprised about that. Petrosian might be worried about his income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 drop zones. And here we see the Moab. Where's the Moab coming? On the oil. Excellent. So we have 12 drop zones of Petrosian. Now let's do some math. Let's do some counting. All right. I'm still going to count the holes as markets just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19 markets. 20, 21, 22, 23. So, yes, Rob is ahead in income. However, I would say that Petrosian has superior micro, for sure. Rob should build war factories and just counter this with the same tactic. Humvees are only 700, the drones are only 500. An army like this can kill so many quads. If he builds an exact same army, he'll be literally, it will cost half the price for Rob, because Rob has the army, he has the ability. Does Rob still have power? Yes, he has power. He's doing fine. But this army is just so hard to deal with. I would say any second now an Anthrax bomb should drop on this, because I think it's been a while. And that's all he can really do. He can throw nothing else at this. Furthermore, we see blue now trying to expand. Oh, this is hilarious. If this little RPG is going to kill this dozer, I'm going to laugh. He really should, though, because it will actually make a big difference in health. But meanwhile, we actually see this army. There's nothing to stop it. We have literally blue pushed back completely into this corner. And all he has now is this big Humvee army. He's not even that rich. You know, probably I would say that Pink still has the upper hand, but he's just choosing not to build the right units. Even with some buggies here, it will really help. What is he doing? A-10 strike coming. This is what I'm talking about, you know? You get the sport powers, and it goes for the palace. He knows the palace is there. Is that Rob's only palace? Yes, if that goes down, no more mobs. There was one... No. Strange, the RPGs didn't all fire. He takes out one Humvee at least, but I'm just waiting for that anthrax bomb. We should see the plane coming in from here any second, and it would just destroy this. But it's been so long. Look how long this army has been in this base. You can see the veterancy. I mean, yeah, this is exactly what I thought. You have a new army just ready to take its place. Because blue... Oh, and here it is, the anthrax bomb. Exactly what I had imagined. Here we go. Takes out the Humvees. Do they survive? Another one dies. Another one dies. Here we go. But actually quite a few tend to survive. Look at this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could clear up 6 Humvees with quads, but he needs a good amount of quads. How many arms dealers does he have? Strategy center is going back up. Very good. We have 1 arms dealer here. 2 arms dealers. Where are your arms dealers, man? You have 4K. What are you spending your money on? Are you literally just building markets? Or where the hell are you building your units? And this is an excellent move by blue. Just try and take out the income. Look at all the markets he had here before. Remember when I did the market count? All of these are gone now. These Humvees will clear this off. And that will be it. He still has this war factory that's been doing nothing. Like, seriously, what's the plan with this? Real estate? You want to sell it? Wait for a good buyer to come along? Dude, use it. And look at this. Oh, this looks like it's going to be the final attack. The nail in the coffin, because I don't think Rob can deal with this. Rob has a few arms dealers, not really producing that many units. Anthrax bomb definitely on recharge. Let's see. Not really sure what he was trying to do here. Probably to scout out if he could do a sneak attack. Can't do a sneak attack because of this. He could try a sneak attack right here, right now. That would work. But then you still have the issue of... Well, command center is here. And he did use the A10 recently, as well as a Spectre. So it would be a good possibility. But the Moab might be ready. So a Moab could always take out a sneak attack if Rob tried to do so. But here we go. A very nice large attack. Just Humvees. And he's thrown in a few ambulances. Yes, he's listened to me. Some of these have missile defenders. Let's see. Not that many, but also snipers. Perfect. So now Rob is screwed. Sorry, buddy, but I think it's over. Because what else can you do? What can you do to stop this? You don't have any Humvees of your own. You have very few quads. He's transitioned into buggies, which I think is the right thing to do. But even so, let's see. Yep, the buggy took out a Humvee, and a buggy is only 900 for Stealth General, so financially it's pretty much worth it. However, speaking of finance, I'm sure that blue is ahead. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, I might have missed one somewhere. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19. Now you would say, most of the people watching this would say, oh, okay, it's head on head, you know, they're pretty much equal on income. But that's not the case. I must point out that a supply drop zone earns significantly more money than a market because of this. And Rob throws in the towel. GG, it's over. Petrosian won. An amazing game, very well fought by both players. I feel that Rob could have done a lot more by building more war factories and spamming Crusaders. Crusaders with Avengers would have done a lot for him. And for the rest, I would say hats off, excellent by both players. Very well done. And thank you all for watching. And let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you enjoy me casting a game or not? Let me know what you think. Alright guys, bye bye, see you.